Hey! Hi everyone! Hey, it's Friday. It's almost 8 o'clock and it's almost time for a one-off special Figaro quiz. It's never been done before, and if I make a right hash of it, it'll never be done again. So Sue's with me here. That's all right. Don't worry about that. That's fine. No, you're seeing the delay. So say hello. Okay. Say hello.
Hi.
Sue's here to help me through this. I've got 50 fantastic questions for everyone, and this will really sort out how much knowledge people have got. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you've all had a lovely day. It's been brilliant today. Lovely sunny weather in Holmer Green, and we've had our bunting out. What a fantastic way to celebrate the 75th VE Day here in the UK. We're broadcasting live from Holmer Green, High Wycombe, England. So if you're tuning in from America or Brazil or whatever, obviously I don't know what those times are. It could be like really, really early in the morning, which are probably not too popular. So what's going to happen? We're going to be talking through the 50 questions. I'm going to do them very, very slowly. So you're going to need a pen and paper. We've got some highs coming in. Hello, Kevin from... Hello, Dolly. Hi. Hi, Ken. Hope you got your board out. Yeah, I bet he has. He's showing his board off. Give us all a wave. Yay!
How come I haven't got those?
Hi, Dennis. I can see them. It's fine. It's all
right,
good.
Okay.
So, hi, Dennis. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, so pen and paper ready. And we're going to go through the 50 questions. We've got a lot of them are multi-choice. So we've not made it too difficult. We're not going to ask you what the torque levels are on the car and stuff like that, because nobody's going to know that except for maybe Simon Smith and Nick Caracchio. Nick will know it as well. So he's going to, Toby, yeah, hopefully Toby, and a few of the garages. So we've made it multi-choice. We're going to make it too difficult because obviously it's a fun thing, yeah. And it's really, really important to know the provenance of the car, because as we all know with these figs, you're filling up and someone comes over and wants to know all about the car, and unless you know about the car, you can't really talk about it, can you?
I'm going to have to go this
So,
side.
Sue's coming over. Where are you going?
Because they're not coming up on
Oh,
my
that's
computer.
okay. So you can come this side, yeah.
Swapping
There we've got sliding chairs here. There we go. Hey. So, right, okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to run through the 50 questions one at a time. You get 1 point for each question, and at the end of it, you can judge where you've come in the quiz. And please also send us some screen grabs of you doing this quiz, because what we're going to do, we're going to feature it in our next newsletter. Be a load of fun, and also make sure you put your scores down as well, because we want to know where you came in this. So also just quickly, regarding the source of the questions and the source of the answers. The source of questions is obviously us. The source of the answers are pretty much Wikipedia, obviously Nissan. Some of the stuff obviously we've got from the handbooks. Some of the stuff is obviously knowledge that we know, but obviously there is quite a lot of Wikipedia stuff in here as well, because obviously we don't know everything, and obviously we've tried our best to make it as accurate as we can. So hopefully it's correct. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me if it's not. So right, Simon and Toby.
Yeah, we've had some help from them.
Oh yeah, we've had some help from Simon and Toby. So thanks for that. Right, okay, so how many have we got? Yeah, we got quite a few coming through. Oh, Veronica, Caroline, hi Caroline, hi Camilla, yay! Lovely to see you from Ireland. Hope you've had a lovely day today. Okay, so we're going to start with the first question. What was the name of the company that built the Figaro? So who actually constructed the car on the production line? Nice and easy. What was the name that actually built the Figaro? What was the company name that built the Figaro? Question number one. I can see you all beavering away. Question number one. Okay. Question number two. Can you remember the strapline used in the marketing? When the car was launched, they used a particular strapline. Can you remember what that strapline was, and can you make a note of that? That's question number two. Yep. Question number three, name the special projects group which designed the Figaro. There was a special group that designed the Figaro. They designed other cars as well. What was that group? What was the name of that group? I bet you're all thinking, God, this is so easy. Could get more difficult. Okay, question number 4. What was the total number of Figaros manufactured? How many were manufactured? The total number manufactured. Was it 20,000? Was it 20,050? Or was it 20,075? I'll repeat that. Was it 20,000? Was it 20,050? Or was it 20,073? Sorry, 73. 3 options. Okay, question number 5. Yeah. Right. The car made its debut at what show? Where was the car debuted? And in what year? That's question number 5. Where did the world first see the Figaro? And in what year? Number 5. Question number 6. I like this one. What was the retail price in yen of the Figaro when it was launched? What was the retail price? I'm going to give you the 3 figures, make it nice and easy. Was it 1,350,000, 1,870,000, or 2,450,000? I'll repeat those 3. Was it 1,350,000, 1,870,000, or 2,450,000 yen? How much was the car? What was the retail price of the car? Okay, question number 7. Oh, I'm just scrolling down.
Can you scroll down those or not?
Yeah, I can scroll down those as well.
Better.
Yeah, we'll do some shout outs in a minute. Question number 7, nice and easy. How many lottery tickets did Nissan issue? How many lottery tickets did Nissan issue? Question number 8. What was the date of the official Nissan press release announcing the car's launch to the world? Was it June the 1st, 1989, May the 2nd, 1990, or February the 14th, 1991? So 3 dates, 3 date options. Was it June the 1st, 1989? Was it May the 2nd, 1990? Or was it February the 14th, 1991? What date was the car? Well, Nissan produced a press release to the world announcing the car. Okay, question number 9. Nissan created a range of accessories, one of which was a ski rack, which fitted to the top boot. Is this true or false? So Nissan created a range of accessories, one of which was a ski rack, which fitted to the top boot. Was that true or false? Question number 10. I've got a problem pronouncing this, but I'll do my best. The car was painted using a fluororesin. I think that's right. Nick will correct me, or Toby will. Fluororesin paint, because this would either A, keep it looking new and allow the water to run off it, B, allow the panels to deform without damage. Very, very clever. So if it hit, it deformed. It didn't affect the paint. Or C, it was better for the environment. So was it A, it kept it looking new and allowed water to run off it? Was it B, allowed the panels to deform without damage? Or was it C, better for the environment? Question number 11. Although the car was built specifically for right-hand drive, the Japanese market, as like we drive ours, Nissan also manufactured 25 left-hand drive cars, following a meeting between the head of Nissan and the head of a Paris Nissan dealership in 1989. Was this true or false? So although the car was built specifically for right-hand drive market, like ones we drive, Japan as well, Nissan manufactured 25 left-hand drive cars, following a meeting between the head of Nissan and the head of the Paris Nissan dealership in 1989. True or false? Question number 12. What was the name of the composer responsible for the name? What was the name of the composer responsible for the name? Hi Amanda. Let's have a quick look. Hi Thomas. Hi Jason. Lovely to see you with us. Right, we're up to...
There's some more here.
Oh yeah, Rob, yeah.
Robin.
Lorna, oh Lorna and Graham. Hi there, lovely to hear from you. Rob and Lynette, yeah. Anne and Stuart, Anne, yeah, lovely to hear from you, see a message from you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, right, what are we up to? Number 13. How many cars were produced in the initial production run? So how many cars was the first initial production run? Question number 14. Love this one. In addition to the accessories for the car, Nissan also released a brand collection of merchandise. This included a Figaro bicycle, which was available in 4 colours. True or false? Nissan produced a bicycle available in 4 colours. True or false? Question number 15. How many accessories were available at the time of release? Was it 29, 37 or 41? So how many accessories were available at the time of release of the car? Was it 29, 37 or 41? Hope you're all loving the quiz.
I've got Sheena there.
Hi Alan, hi Sheena. Hey, lovely to hear from you. Right, this is the next section, but we're going to carry on with the numbers. So the next one is number 16, so on your sheet. And this is the ownership round, so this is stuff you really should know. The first section, 1 to 15, was history. So, okay, good one this. What is the maximum speed of the Figaro? Is it 110 kilometres an hour, 130 kilometres an hour, or 170 kilometres an hour? Foot to the floor stuff, guys.
We don't do that.
No, we don't do that. We do that, we feel like the engine's going to fall out of the car. I don't think well, anyway, we won't say the maximum speed we've done. Police might be watching. What is the maximum speed of the Figaro? Is it 110 kilometres an hour, 130 kilometres an hour, or 170 kilometres an hour? Okay, question number 17. If you broke down, that's my little prop here. Okay, if you broke down and had to use this flare, we're going to have to do an article on this flare one day. We'll have to actually see if it works and video me. If you broke down and used this flare, how long would it be a light for? Would it be 1 minute? Would it be 3 minutes? Or would it be 5 minutes? Can you believe this is, I mean, obviously before mobile phones, I guess you broke down, you got it out and lit it and sort of stood by the roadside with a flare in your hand. So basically, would it be, how long would it be a light for? Would it be 1 minute? Would it be 3 minutes? Or would it be 5 minutes? Now, this was actually in our last newsletter. So if you read our newsletter, done your homework, each line by line, which I'm sure you don't, this was actually in there. So good question, that one. Okay, what are we up to? Yeah, number 18. Okay, what is the fuel capacity in litres of the Figaro? What is the fuel capacity in litres? Number 19. If you lost your key, where would you find the key number on the car? So if you're unfortunate enough to lose your key, obviously you need to get it remade, which means you need a specific number to do that. Where would that be? Where would that number be located? Number 19?
No, 20.
Sorry, number 20, sorry. Number 20, name the optional aid to help you park. What was the optional aid that helps you park? Number 21, how many jacking points has the car got? In other words, you break down, you jack the car up, how many points has the car got to jack? No, you put the jack under it. How many of them? Number 22. Oh, I can never pronounce that. Fleur de lis. The car features the fleur de lis shape. Okay, we're all familiar with it. I'll just point it out to you. It's on the front of here somewhere. That little thing there. It's all over the car, yeah? And also, not all of it, but sometimes just this top bit, yeah, that we see on parts of the car. So, the question is, and again we did this in the newsletter a few years ago, how many times does it appear on the car? Is it 15, is it 21, or is it 25? How many times does that shape appear on the car? Are you all thinking, oh, I don't know, where is it? Oh, I've seen it. Seen it so many times, yeah, polished it enough times. Got to shout out, so no shout outs. Hey, Mark Richards, hi Mark. Sorry, no problem. Libby, Peter, hi Peter, Gillian, lovely to see you. Who else we got? Paul, hi Paul. Special pork pie greetings. Oh, lovely. Okay, what are we up to? Number 23. Okay, although the car is automatic, how many gears does it actually have? It's an automatic car, but it actually has a number of gears. How many gears does it have? Okay, number 24. What are the front wings made of? Is it metal or plastic? Are they metal or plastic, the front wings? Number 25. The car includes a Clarion CD radio tape player. We all love that little thing, don't we? When it's working most of the time. Was that manufactured in China, New Zealand, or Japan? Was it manufactured in China, or China, as Mr. Trump would say, New Zealand, or Japan? The Clarion CD player. Where was it manufactured? Number 26. How many indicator lights are there on the Figaro? So, indicator lights, how many? How many indicator lights on the Figaro? Hope I'm not going too quick. Maybe I'll give people time to catch up. Hi Helen! And Nick. Hi there! Okay, this is a good one. What are the chrome plastic parts next to the wheels known as? What are they known as? Quite obvious really, but... Did you get that one earlier?
No.
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 No. Sue did this earlier. I'll tell you the score she got later on. Right, okay. It was all right. Middle of the road. Right. What is the cubic capacity of the engine in cc's? Is it 982, 987 or 1005? What's the cubic capacity of the engine? Is it 982? Is it 987? Or is it 1005? That's number 28. So just over halfway now. Okay, number 29. What does the oval button on the driver's side window switch do? So what does the oval button on the driver's side window switch do? You know, when you're in the driver's side, you get a little oval button. What does that do? Can you remember what that does? Number 29. Number 30. Name the first 4 digits of the VIN number.
Dan says slow down, he can't keep
Slow down. Dan's telling me to slow down. Right, okay. The boss is telling me to slow down. Okay. Right. I'll slow down.
He's got flames coming out of his pencil.
He's got flames coming out of his pencil, apparently. Right. I'll do some more.
Shout outs.
Dolly! Did I say Dolly? Oh, Dan, slow down. We can't keep up. Right, okay. Fair enough. My son's telling me to slow down. Right. Okay, what were we up to? Oh yes. Sorry, question number 30. Name the 4 digits on the VIN number. So there's 4 digits and there's a dash and then there's a unique number. So what are those 4 digits? 4 digits. Do so many valuations here. I see them every day. I'll sleep with those digits. Number 31. How many speakers are fitted to a Figaro? How many speakers are fitted to a Figaro? Question 31. Question 32. What is the curb weight of the Figaro? So how much does it weigh? Is it 810 kilos, 1,150 kilos, or 1,356 kilos? What is the curb weight of the Figaro? Is it 810 kilos, 1,150 kilos, or 1,356 kilos? Everyone's thinking, God, what's that in tonnage?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Go through your shout outs again.
Oh yeah, who else we got? I haven't had a drink, Dan. I can't keep up. Only 1 glass. I haven't swatted up on these. Oh, Ken!
Ken!
I thought you'd be 100% at the moment. Right, okay. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Right. This is going to get you. You're going to be scratching your head. Question 33. Excluding the bag, how many items are included in a standard Figaro toolkit? So exclude the bag, you know, your toolkit, your Figaro toolkit, pop it open. How many items are there in there? I'm not going to ask you what they are, that would be too difficult. How many items are in there? I'll let you ponder on that for a little while. So excluding the bag, how many items are contained within the Figaro toolkit?
That's mine.
Is that?
Oh no, that's yours.
Oh,
I was squabbling over water.
get off me water. Right. Okay. Question 34. How many cylinders does the engine have? How many cylinders does the engine have? Question 34. These are all ownership questions. Not sure soon. Oh yeah, you
Yes,
did know.
I did
Yes,
know
you did know that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. I hope I'm not going too fast. Probably going too slow now. It'd be telling me to speed up now. Question 35. Right, name a common area of the car that is prone to suffering extensive rust. It's not a laughing issue, this really, is it? What's the common area of the car that suffers extensive rust?
Yes, Libby, it is only water.
It is only water. I was going to put some Dettol in it, but follow Mr. Trump's advice. Right, okay. What are we up to?
Okay, next 36.
Yep, 36. Right. What type of brakes are used on the rear of the car? What type of brakes are used on the rear of the car? What are they? Oh, I love this bit. It's a good bit.
You holding it?
So I've taken bits off Belle, which didn't go down too well with Sue.
Back.
Yeah, she wasn't very happy. I was out there with a screwdriver, started to dismantle the car. Right. Okay, so question number 37 is what is this?
Ask if I don't wave it round.
What is this? Can everyone see it? Turn it round. What is it? Okay, that's number 37. What is it? Where does it go? A little thing, look. Right. Question number 38. Right. What is this? What is it?
No.
Question number 39. I'm not turning this round. Right, I'm coming up with it. What is it?
Like a coaster.
What is it?
I didn't know that one.
I'm coming up with it. What is it?
Why can't you turn it round without giving it
No,
away?
it will give it away.
Oh, no, okay.
Thingy Bob. Yeah, that's it. She's got it. Brilliant.
A doodah.
A doodah. Thingamajig. Dennis put tow bar. Don't think you
No,
were
that
tow
was
much.
for
Oh, that's
something
the other
else.
thing, was it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Number 40. Top 39.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Where does this connect to? Where does this connect to? Where would you put this in if you had to? It's a bit rude, that, isn't it? Where would you connect this to? Look, somebody know. Yahoo! I knew that one. Well done, Millie. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the owners round. We're at the general knowledge section. We're on the last lap round the course. So another 10 questions to go. We'll put you out your misery. Okay, number 41. Name the female Figaro character in the Disney Pixar film Cars 2. What was the name of the female Figaro character in the Disney Pixar film Cars 2? You've got kids, you've probably seen it a dozen times. Okay, question number 42. In 2003, automobile journalist Quinton Wilson said the Figaro is a, what did he say? He made a statement which is gone all sort of, it's on Google, it's quite a well-known statement.
But he's
So,
wrong.
Yeah. So what did he say about the Figaro? What did he call it? He called it three things. Quinton Wilson, got a problem saying his name. 2003, he called it something. He did a test in the car and he called it something, which is sort of gone down in folk history, and it's normally sort of on the internet. If you search hard enough, you'll find it.
Dennis wants subtitles.
Subtitles? Yeah. Let's get this finished first, Dennis. I'll work on that tomorrow. Okay, number 43. Name the Premier League footballer or rock star who owned a Figaro. So you got a choice of two. 1 point. So some people might know both, but we thought some people into football, some people into music. So a Premier League footballer, pretty famous footballer actually, and a pretty more famous rock star who owned a Figaro. So give us a name of those, one of those, or maybe you know both. Okay, question number 44. If the Figaros were a suite, if Figaro wheels were a suite, what would they be? If the Figaro wheels were a suite, what would they be? Okay. Question number 45. This is one for the Americans. They're probably in bed at the moment, but okay. Name the USA dealer who imported over 100 Figaros back in 2017. What was the name of the dealer made a massive investment in Figaros, and he imported over 100 of them back in 2017. What was the name of that dealer? Okay, question number 46. We're almost there, guys. Okay, so I'm just reading some of these texts. Don't read that one out. Right, question number 47. No, 46, sorry. Kaisho, how do you pronounce that? Kaisho. Kaisho manufactures a small metal model of the Figaro. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? They're so nice. Various colours. Quite well detailed. What is the scale of the model? What is the scale of this model? Is it 1/35th, 1/43rd, or 1/50th? What's the scale of the model? Is it 1/35th, 1/43rd, or 1/50th? Oh, adorable. Yeah, they are nice, aren't they? I've got an even better one here.
Oh, put it away.
Oh, this is my favourite, the bigger one. I love them. Right, there we go.
Don't drop it.
Okay, what are we up to? Oh yeah, 47. Right, this is a good one. According to the DVLA, how many cars were registered in the UK in June 2018? So this is in the UK in June 2018. Was it? What's that? Was it 3,556, 4,948, or 6,780? So this was a request made by Nick Caracchio. Thanks for this from Nick. No, Nick made it, and I don't know whether Nick's tuned in. Hopefully he is. I think Nick tried to tune in last night, so it was a day early. So basically, the DVLA confirmed the amount of cars registered in 2018
Give
June.
the numbers again.
Was it 3,556? Was it 4,948? Or was it 6,780? So you've got three options. Okay, question number 48. Right. What was the name of the UK Doctor Who spin-off series which featured a Figaro? What was the name of the series that featured a Figaro? And it was a Doctor Who spin-off series. Oh, somebody's asking me if I'm going to repeat the questions, and I will do. I'll be repeating the questions just before I give the answers, so you've still got some time to get them down. So, question number 49. Ah, right. What was the 200 limited edition Figaro item created by Time Drivers back in 2013? That sold out within 48 hours? I'll repeat the question. What was the 200 limited edition Figaro item created by Time Drivers back in 2013 that sold out within 48 hours? Incredibly popular. They got snapped up. Okay. Last question. To celebrate the car's 25th birthday back in June 2016, we had a big party weekend. Fantastic it was. Hopefully it's going to happen again next year on the 30th. Fingers crossed. How many Figaros attended that? Was it 224? Was it 249? Or was it 266? So basically, back in 2016, to celebrate his 25th birthday. It's more of a club one, really, but it has been quite widely promoted. How many figs attended it? Was it 224, 249, or 266? So that's the end of the 50. Shall I just go through these scores, or shall I do that at the end?
No, do that.
No, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to number 1, and I'm going to ask the question again, and then I'm going to give the answer. So.
Well, you better give it a while in case people want to write it down.
Yeah, I'll give it a while again. Ken's parked a quarter of them. Right, okay.
Ken.
Number 1. What was the name of the company that built the Figaro?
Can't you just run all through the questions again and then do the answers?
I can do.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I'm going to run through the questions again. Number 2. Can you remember the strapline used in the marketing? Number 3. Name the special projects group who designed the Figaro. Number 4. What was the total number manufactured? 20,000, 20,050, or 20,075? What was the car made a debut at what show in what year? What was the retail price in yen? Was it 1 million?
You didn't do this one, can you? Did you?
Yeah, I did that one. Yeah.
Okay. Keeping on.
Yeah. What was the retail price in yen? Question number 6. Was it 1,350,000, 1,870,000, or 2,450,000? Number 7. How many lottery tickets were sold? Number 8. What was the date of the official Nissan press release which launched the car? Was it June the 1st, 1989, May the 2nd, 1990, or February the 14th, 1991? Nissan created a range, number 9, Nissan created a range of accessories, one of which was a ski rack, which fitted to the top boot. True or false? The car was painted using fluorescein paint, because this would either A, keep it looking new, allow water to run off it, B, allow the panels to deform without damage, or C, it would be better for the environment. Number 11, although the car was built specifically for right-hand drive, Nissan also manufactured 25 left-hand drive cars. This is basically, there was a meeting between the head of the Paris dealership and Nissan. Is this statement true or false? Number 12, what was the name of the composer responsible for the name? Number 13, how many cars were produced in the initial production run? Number 14, in addition to the accessories of the car, Nissan also released a brand collection. This included a Figaro bicycle. Is that true or false? How many accessories were available at the time of release? Number 15. Was it 29, 37, or 41? Number 16. What was the maximum speed of the Figaro? Is it 110 kilometres an hour, 130 kilometres an hour, or 170 kilometres an hour? Number 17. If you broke down, I had to use the flare. How long would it be alight for? Would it be 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes? 18. What is the fuel capacity in litres? Number 19. If you lost your key, where would you find the key number of the car? And now I need to get another one. Number 20. Name the optional aid that helps you park. Number 21. How many jacking points has the car got? Number 22. The car features a fleur de lis shape. How many times does this appear? Is it 15, 21, or 25? Yeah, right, 23. Although automatic, how many gears has the car actually got? 24. What are the front wings made of? Is it metal or is it plastic? 25. The car includes the Clarion CD radio. Was it manufactured in China? New Zealand or Japan? Number 26. How many indicator lights are there on the car? Number 27. What are the chrome plastic parts next to the wheels known as? Number 28. What is the cubic capacity of the engine? Is it 982cc, 987cc, or 1005cc? Losing my voice. What does the oval button on the driver's side window switch do? Little oval button. Number 30. Name the first 4 digits of the VIN number, vehicle identification number. What are the first 4 digits? Number 31. How many speakers are fitted to the Figaro? Number 32. What is the curb weight of the Figaro? Is it 810 kilos, 1,150 kilos, or 1,356 kilos? Number 33. Excluding the bag, how many items are there fitted within the Figaro toolkit? Number 34. How many cylinders does the engine have? Number 35. Name the common area of the car that is prone to suffering extensive rust. Number 36. What type of brakes are used on the rear of the car? Number 37. What is this? And it's not a tow hook. I don't think you could tow much with that. Can you see it? Oh, there we go. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, turn it to the side.
There we go. What is this? Number 38. What is this? Number 39. I'm coming up with it. What is this?
You've got busy days tomorrow, putting them all back.
Exactly. Number 40. Where would you put this?
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Right. Number 41. Name the female character, Figaro character in the Disney Pixar film Cars 2. Number 42. In the 2003 automobile, journalist Quinton Wilson said the Figaro is a something, something, something. Number 43. Name the Premier League footballer or rock star, or both if you know, who owned a Figaro. Number 44. If the Figaro wheels were a sweep, what would they be? Number 45. Name the US dealer who imported over 100 figs back in September 2017. Number 46. Kosho, little car again. What's the scale of this car? Is it 1/35th, 1/43rd, or 1/50th? And number 47, sorry. According to the DVLA, how many cars were registered in the UK in June 2018? How many Figaros? Was it 3,556, 4,948, or 6,780? And again, thanks to Nick Caracchio for that cracking question. Answer, well, information. Number 48. Name the UK-based Doctor Who spin-off series which featured a Figaro. What was the name of that series called? Number 49. What was the 200 limited edition Figaro item created by Time Drivers back in 2013 that sold out within 48 hours? What was that item? And last one, number 50. Celebrate the car's 25th birthday back in June 2016. We held a big party weekend. How many figs attended? Was it 224, 249, or 266? Okay, I'm going to go back to the top before I lose my voice. Because
Have you got any more shout outs?
yeah, let me have a quick look, see what we got. Hi Natalie! Hi Veronica, hi! Right, okay, let's get you out, put you out of your misery. Okay, what was the name of the company that built the Figaro? And I bet a lot of you But oh, that's so easy. Nissan. Well, it wasn't actually. It was built by Takada. Takada. Yeah, Takada. Kogyo. Yeah. Okay. Takada. Kogyo. And the reason Nissan actually went to that contractor to build the car, and it's an interesting fact, is that they weren't very confident about building a soft top car, cabriolet. They'd never built that type of car before. And this company, this contractor, had experience in building those types of cars. So they got the contract to build the Figaro. So the car was actually constructed away from the Nissan plant by this particular contractor. So that's quite a tough question, to be fair, and I'm not even sure.
I didn't get that one.
I'm not even sure I remembered the name, so but it's an interesting fact. So the company that built it was Takada Kongo. So I'm going to spell it Takada Kogyo. So there we go. You can Google them, and you can see that Nissan Figaro is on their list of achievements as a business that they built in. Well, I won't say the date because we'll go to that in a minute. Right, okay. Number 2. Can you remember the strap line used in the marketing? It was used quite a lot in their material, obviously at the launch of the car, and it was Back to the Future. So that was one of the strap line, if you like, that was used within the material when they sold the car, and on quite a few brochures. Back to the Future, I guess. Quite a futuristic car. I don't know. Number 3, name the special projects group who designed the Figaro. And I think most people would probably get that, and that was the Pike Factory. So, okay, number 4. What was the total number manufactured? Was it 20,000, 20,050, or 20,073? And the answer is 20,073. So, okay, number 5. The car made its debut at what show and in what year? And it was Tokyo Motor Show, 1989. That was when the world first saw the Figaro. So, Tokyo Motor Show in 1989. Thank you, Lorna. My throat's going. I'm going to have a quick swig. Hold on. Right, here we go. Number 6. What was the retail price in yen? Was it 1,350,000, 1,870,000, or 2,450,000? And it was actually 1,870,000. That's the correct answer. And I actually put that into Google the other day, and that's about 14 grand in today's money, and $17,500. So £14,000 there or thereabouts. Quite a lot of money back then. I don't know, but cars have changed price. It's quite good value, I guess. So 14 grand, 1,870,000 yen was the retail price of the car. How many lottery tickets did Nissan issue? Most people, I think, would get that. And it's 100,000. Hopefully, we'd know that. Sue got that, didn't you?
No.
I didn't get that. Oh well. Right. So 100,000 is the answer to number 7. Okay, number 8. What was the date of the official Nissan press release announcing the car's launch to the world? Was it June the 1st, 1989? Was it May the 2nd, 1990? Or was it February the 14th, 1991? And of course, it was February the 14th, 1991. And Nick does a rally on that. We've been to a few of them on that date, so or there or thereabouts, depending on how the weekend falls. So it's February the 14th, 1991, and there was a 4-page press release produced by Nissan, and that is actually on our Figaro Owners Club website, and it makes amazing reading. Honestly, if you've got 2 minutes or 5 minutes, honestly, read it, because it talks all about the car in a lot of detail, and it's a really interesting document. Number 9, Nissan created a range of accessories, one of which was a ski rack which fitted to the top boot. True or false? And that's true, it was. Imagine having this. Right, cool. Ski rack. There, can you see it? I'll put my finger on it. There it is there. Can you see? There it is. Ski rack. How cool would that be? Imagine that. Set of skis on the back of your Figaro. Mind, I'm not sure it'd do very well in the snow, would it? Probably need some snow tyres. Right. Okay, the car was painted using fluorescent paint because this would either A, keep it looking new and allow the water to run off it, B, allow the panels to deform without damage, or C, this would be better for the environment. Well, actually, I mean, they didn't worry too much about environment in them days, not like they do now. So it's actually number A, it's the first one, and that's the keeping it looking new and allow the water to run off it. It was the new type of paint developed at the time, and it was revolutionary at that time and used on quite a lot of Nissan products and Nissan cars, and that was the reason. It was to make it continue to look new and allow the water to run off it, I guess. Okay, number 11. Although the car was built specifically for the right-hand drive market, not Japanese market, Nissan also manufactured 25 left-hand drive cars. And this was because of a meeting between the head of Nissan and the head of Paris. Was this true or false? And that was false. Nissan never made any left-hand drive cars. And you'll be amazed. I mean, I've seen a left-hand drive car down at the Figaro shop, and it's incredible how they produce these cars, and it's all really done on the fly. You know, the reverse everything round was not done by Nissan, so that's false for that particular answer. Although they do look like they're made by Nissan, a good one anyway. Okay, number 12. What was the name of the composer responsible for the name of the car? And obviously that was Mozart, and as he wrote Marriage of the Figaro, and that was the favourite opera of the Nissan chairman. So that was the reason that they chose Figaro. Apparently, that's how the story goes anyway. So the Nissan chairman's favourite opera was the Marriage of the Figaro, and that was the reason the car was come up with that name. That was Mozart. Number 13. How many cars were produced in the initial production run? And that was 8,000. So it's 8,000 cars produced. That was the original number that Nissan were going to make of the car. They never ever thought they'd make 20,000 cars. They were always only going to make 8,000. The decision to make more cars came the year before, after basically they launched the car. At the time of 91, when they launched the car, it was always going to be 8,000, but the demand was so much they increased it. And they ended up doing it in 3 different batches, as we know. So, but the first batch was 8,000. Number 14. In addition to the accessory of the car, Nissan released a brand collection of merchandise, including a bicycle, Figaro bicycle, which was available in 4 colours. True or false? And again, that is true. Can you believe it? And this is such a wicked thing. Right, let me get this. Yeah, where is it? There, look at that. There it is. That is a Figaro bicycle, and this was a little leaflet that Figaro produced of all these different things. There's even a little fluffy toy here as well.
Oh.
Yeah. There it is there. I'm doing it left and right. Yeah, so there it is. Look at that Figaro bicycle. Available in the 4 colours. Yeah, there it is there. Oh. Okay, number 14. So that was true. Number 15. How many accessories were produced when the car was obviously released? Was it 29, 37 or 41? And it was 37. There was 37. Again, I'm not going to go through them all. 37 accessories for the car. And again, you can see all these on our website, all the little tiny things. They did so many additional items. I mean, some of these would be worth probably a small fortune now if you had them. But all these items, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in there. Even did a cover for it. So 37 is the answer for that one. So, okay, number 16. What is the maximum speed of the Figaro? It's 110 kilometres an hour, 130, 170. It's actually 170 kilometres an hour. Now, this was on Wikipedia. So if you put in maximum speed of the Figaro, Wikipedia will come up with that figure. But I have to say, there are a number of different, slightly different bits of information coming up on that. But I'm going to go with that. So that is 106 miles per hour, apparently. So I don't know whether I want to do 106 in a Figaro, but the wheels might come off. So the answer is 170 kilometres an hour. I think that is pretty much standard, and that's what most people quote, if you like. But you know, it might be 168 or might be 165, but Wikipedia does say 170. Right, number 17. If you broke down and had to use a flare, how long would it be a light for, this whole thing here? And apparently, and again, this is in the manual. I can't really believe it would be that long, but it's actually 5 minutes. 5 minutes. This is a lot. 5 minutes is a long time, isn't it?
It's to stand over.
That is a long time to keep hold of this. I mean, but there we go. It is 5 minutes. I've had it confirmed to me. That's what it says. So there we go. That must be right. So if you put 5 minutes, that's the correct answer. Right, number 18. What is the fuel capacity in litres? And it's 40 litres. 40. 40 litres. Nice and cheap to fill up as well, isn't it? I love filling the Figaro up. 40 litres. Right, number 19. If you lost your key, where would you find the key number of the car? So obviously it's 4 digits. You need that to get the key remade, if you like. And that is actually stamped on the driver's side lock lever. So it's not on the passenger side, it's on the driver's side, and the number is stamped on there. So,
What's nipped in there?
oh, don't know. Right, okay. Number
20.
Number 20, right. Name the optional aid that helps you park. I think Ken would have got this. The parking stick. Is that the only one you got right, Ken? So, name the optional aid that helps you park, and that's the parking stick. Number 21. How many jacking points has the car got? And it's got 4. 4 jacking points. So 4 is the right answer. Number 22. The car features a fleur-de-lis shape. How many times does it appear on the Figaro? Is it 15, 21 or 25? And again, this is actually on our website and it's actually 21. But if you've got a parking stick, it's 22. So the answer is 21. Got a parking stick, it's 22. Okay. Although automatic, how many gears has the Figaro actually got? And it's 3. 3 gears. Right, what are the front, number 24, what are the front wings made of? Metal or plastic? I hope nobody put metal, because they're plastic, we must all know that. And it's polyamide, polypethylene oxide, so PPO, alloy resin. This is what is in actually the spec of the car. This is in that press release I was talking about. It's actually on about this polyamide, polypethylene. Or whatever, it's a really long word. Oxide, BPO, alloy resin. So plastic anyway. Number 25. The car includes a Clarion CD radio tape player. Was it manufactured in China, New Zealand or Japan? And it's Japan. Obviously Clarion is a Japanese company. But, you know, you might have thought, I don't know, I put New Zealand in there actually, because I thought some people might put that. I might think, well, why has he put that? That's got to be the answer. Right, number 26. How many indicator lights are there? Well, there's actually 6, isn't there? Because there's 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and 2 side repeaters. So there's actually 6 indicator lights. So 6 is the correct answer. Okay, we're just over halfway now. 27. What are the chrome parts used next to the wheels known as? And they're called hockey sticks, because they look like a hockey stick. Hockey sticks. Okay, number 28. What is the cubic capacity of the engine? Sue got this.
Yeah.
282cc.
980.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 282. Yeah. I've been on my lawnmower. 982cc, 987cc, or 1005cc, and it's actually 987cc. So whoever put that, that's the right answer. Okay, number 29. Okay, yeah. What does the oval button on the driver's side window switch do? It actually disables the passenger side window system, doesn't it? Yeah. So if you click that, the passenger can't do anything with the window. So I suppose if you've got a child in there, that's probably what that's for. Number 30. Name the first 4 digits of the VIN number, vehicle identification number, the first 4 digits, and it is obviously FK10. FK10 dash 6 digits, whichever your whatever your number is. So FK10 is the correct answer. Number 31. How many speakers are fitted to the Figaro? And it's actually 2. So I've just realised you're going to be missing the Queen's speech. So I might not be too popular now. You'll have to watch it on catch up. Right. So it's 2 speakers. Number 32. What is the curb weight of the Figaro? Is it 810 kilos, 1,150 kilos, or 1,356 kilos? And it's actually 810 kilos. That's the curb weight of the car. So 810 is the right answer. Okay, number 33. Excluding the bag, how many items are included in the Figaro toolkit? And it's actually 7. I'll read them out. So it's the tow hook, the screwdriver, and you get Phillips in one end, flat in the other. A jack handle, you get a wheel jack, and you get 2 spanners and a wheel brace. So actually 7 items in all. So that's a tow hook, screwdriver, with a flat and a Phillips, jack handle, wheel jack, and 2 spanners and a wheel brace. So 7. How many cylinders does the engine have? And it's got 4. Name the common area of the car that is prone to suffering extensive rust. Now, I'm probably going to give, I'll give you possibly 2 answers, but obviously it's the rear wings, but it could be the door seals as well. So if you put door seals down, probably accept that. You can have a point for that. But rear wings, obviously, is the dreaded rear wing suffering rust issue. Number 36. What type of brakes are used on the Figaro? On the rear of the Figaro, and it's the drum brakes on the back of the car. Okay, number 37. What is this? Right, this little device is a car mat retainer. So this is on your carpet, the bottom of your carpet, and the little hook there goes through the hole in your car mat. And in fact, when we first got Daniel's car, he never had either of these in it. So it's only when we got Belle that we realised it should have had one in. So
has he got them now?
No.
Oh, he hasn't?
No, he hasn't got any. I don't think so. No, he didn't have any. So, but yeah, so basically that's the car mat retainer. Or retained car mats. That's good enough. Number 38. What is this? What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's the cap from the radiator expansion tank. The expansion tank, the little tiny tank next to the radiator. I must remember to put this back on as well. Otherwise I wouldn't be very popular, would I? So that's what that is. I'd imagine some people might have got that. Hello, Ken's put 158 kilometres. Oh dear. Right, we'll sort that one out, Ken.
It's on your info board.
There's a reprint required. Right, okay. What's number 39? What is this? Right, this is the little bung, isn't it, in the top boot. There's 2 of them, and it's obviously, you know, it's on the top boot liner, if you like, so you can get to the rear suspension bits. I think, yeah, that's what it's for. So that's what that is. But I showed you that side because I thought you might not have often seen that. You might have thought, what is that? But you probably recognise that. So, okay, number 40. What is this? And where does it connect to? Okay, well, this is the little towing part, isn't it? And it screws to a little bung that unclips at the front of the car. And it's on the driver's side, and it's between the grille and the bumper, and there's a little tiny cap, and you need your screwdriver to clip that off, and then you screw that in. Should you break down, then that's where we're going to tow you from. So tow hook is, and it screws to the front of the car. So screws to the front of the car, be okay. Okay, you lay it in the road. All right, okay. Cheers, Nick. Right, number 41. Name the female Figaro character in the Disney Pixar film Cars 2. Or what it was? What, do you want to pronounce it?
Denise Beam.
Denise Beam was the character. Denise Beam. Who got that? Maybe if you've seen the film a few times, you might remember the character Denise Beam. Okay, number 42. In 2003. Quinton Wilson said the Figaro is a, what did he call it? He wasn't very kind, really. He called it a suburban urban noddymobile. The cheek of the man. The cheek of it. I went right off him. I went right off the man. Suburban urban noddymobile. Noddymobile. That's what he called it. Okay, number 43. Name the Premier League footballer or rock star who owned the Figaro, and I'll give you 1 point for either of these. Robin van Persie, Arsenal striker, or Eric Clapton. So either of those would have got you a point. Got 19 right too. Oh, that's good. Okay. Right, right, this is a good one. Number 44. If the Figaro wheels were a sweet, what would they be? And obviously you're going to be a polo mint, aren't they? What else? It's got alloys on it. Polo mint. Okay, number 45. Name the US dealer who imported over 100 Figaros back in September 2017. And the name of that guy, or the company, was Duncan Imports. Lovely guy, Duncan Imports. And still going strong over in the States, selling lots of Figaros to all the Americans. Okay, the next one was 46. What was the scale of this car? I'm sure a few of you own one of these, available in various colours. And the correct answer was 135th or 143rd or 150. It's actually 143rd. So I think this one is a little bit bigger, as you can see. Yeah. As you can see, a little bit bigger, that one. I've got a feeling that's like one bit, whatever. Okay, number 47. Thanks, Nick, for this one. You should get this one right. According to the DVLA, how many cars were registered in the UK in 2018? Was it 3,556? 4,948 or 6,780, and it was 4,944 was the correct answer.
You haven't got that up there.
Oh no, that's true.
Yeah,
I've just noticed actually that I've given you the wrong figure there. So yeah. Okay, so the correct answer is
I get a point anyway.
Yeah, 4,944. I don't know actually. I'm thinking, is that right? Might have to look that one up. Might have made a slight error.
Nick could tell you.
Yeah, Nick, you're going to have to quickly come in, Nick. Where are you? Yeah. Okay, we'll go on to 48, and I'll look into that in a second. Right, number 48 is name the UK-based Doctor Who spin-off series which featured the Figaro, and it was the Sarah Jane Adventures. Sarah Jane Adventures. Okay, number 49. What was the 200 limited edition Figaro item created by time drivers back in 2013 that sold out within 48 hours? And it was the Figaro watch. Look at that little baby. 200 of them. And you could have them in different colours.
Straps.
The straps were in different colours to match your car. So.
Oh, the numbers printed on the back.
Yeah, the numbers are printed on the back. Unique number. I've got number 2. Because obviously I was involved in it a little bit. So I think the designer had number 1 and I had number 2. So there we go. It was the watch, the Figaro watch. Whoever put that down has got the right answer. Okay, number 50. To celebrate the car's 25th birthday back in June 2016, we held a big party weekend. How many figs attended? Was it 224, 249, or 266? And it was actually 266 cars. So amazing. We're hoping to get more than that next year on our 30th. So I'm going to go to that in a second. Just give me 2 seconds just to look something up. Where can I find that DVLA thing? Just do
last
it.
neck.
Yeah, but he might take some time to information. DVLA numbers. Here we go. That was quick. That's that one. Yeah, 4944 is the right answer. Yeah, 4944. 4944. What did I put? Yeah. So on question number 47 was 4944. Unfortunately, I didn't give any of those as the options, but I was slightly losing it earlier today. So if you got 4944, brilliant. I mean, if you got 4948, we'll give you that because it's the closest out of the 3. So sorry about that. Slight typo there. Okay. Right, here we go. Yeah, so what I was going to say about the 30th next year is we're having it on, obviously, the June next year, 21, to celebrate the 30th birthday. We've already got 135 cars registered, so I'm just going to say a bit of spiel about that, just while everyone's adding it up. And we're going to have a display field, we're going to have a convoy in the day, this is on the Sunday. Hopefully all this COVID business is going to be over and out by then. Thank God, I really hope so. It's next June, so yeah, cross our fingers. So it's the 26th and 27th of June. We've got people coming over from the States, people coming from France, Germany, Holland. So it's going to be a massive event. If you've not seen it, go into our events page and go down and you'll see it on the bottom or around in next year's events. Please register. 25 quid gets you obviously an entry ticket into the event, plus you're going to get loads of stuff in a goodie bag. It's going to be real fun, and I hate people to miss out, because just imagine, you know, we could have 300 cars, even more. Fingers crossed. We've got a fantastic venue, massive field. It really is the business, and we're really looking forward to inviting all our members to this event next year. So something to look forward to, isn't it? So anyway, I don't know if you've done your results. I'll read out. Yeah. So okay. So this is how the results go. Okay. So between 45 and 50. Okay. Your class now is a Figgy Pro. Okay. So when you sign anything, you put Figgy Pro below it, and that means you're the real deal, 100% Figaro Egghead. Okay. Okay. 45 to 50, Figgy Pro, right at the top of the pile. 35 to 45, your Figgy Master. It's still pretty good, excellent knowledge of the subject matter. It's good. 35 to 45, that is
Figgy Master.
Very, very impressive, Figgy Master. 20 to 35, Figgy Star. That's where
me.
That's where Sue got.
Figgy
There
Star.
she is, yeah. They got that one. She's a Figgy Star, and that's reasonable understanding. We could do slightly better. I didn't want to get away with too much. So
Could do better.
Could do better.
High school report.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty good, but still a Figgy Star. Right, 5 to 20, Figgy Pretender. thinks they know everything, but they don't really know a lot. Need to brush up on their Figaro knowledge. 0 to 5, Figgy Newbie. Must be something he's never heard of Figaro. Probably clicked on this by accident. But anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I'm all out of throat now. It's been real fun, and I hope everyone's keeping safe. Quick shout out really to, again, sounding like deja vu, but honestly, all the frontline workers, all the hospital people, the nurses, the doctors, delivery drivers, everyone, postman. We've got such a lovely postman, we've got fantastic bin men, lovely people, and they're all keeping us, keeping us going. It's week 7 of the lockdown. I think it's going to be another 3 weeks, according to rumours. Boris is going to make some statement on Sunday. I've certainly had enough of it all now. But anyway, we're both well and safe, and that is the main thing. So it'll be over soon. We'll all be back in our cars and hopefully meeting again. And I can't wait, to be honest. So again, a big shout out to everyone. Miss you guys so much. I hope you've enjoyed our little quiz. Something different on a Friday night. We've been doing general knowledge with some of our Figgy friends in the last few Fridays. That we thought we would just do a Figaro quiz and be something a bit different to do. So anyway, I think I'm going to have a nice cold beer now and leave you all, love you all, and thanks ever so much for supporting the club and supporting everyone and loving the car. We certainly do love our car. But I'm bambling on now, so love and peace. Love you all, guys, and see you all very, very soon.
Take care.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye! Oh, we're going to put it all on our website, by the way, and in the newsletter. So don't forget to send us the screen grabs of you guys. If you've got your screen grabs of you too, email them all over or send them to us. We'll put them in the newsletter. All right, cheers. Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.